Lilo teams with Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible for a monster Memorial Day weekend. New Cruise movie opening set a franchise record. Lilo and Stitch teamed with Tom Cruise for a monster Memorial Day box office weekend. Disney's live-action version of Lilo and Stitch earned a staggering $145.5 million in North American theaters, according to studio estimates Sunday, the second biggest domestic opening of the year after a Minecraft movie. The movie is a faithful remake of the 2002 original story of a six-legged alien and a Hawaiian girl that has created a big cult following in the decades since. But the duo was no little brother and sister to the better-known figures in Disney's parade of live-action remakes. It was second only to the $185 million opening of The Lion King in 2019 and outshot all projections, wowing box office observers. This overperformed by a huge margin, said Paul Durgarabian, senior media analyst for Comscore. Lilo and Stitch surpassed Cruise's 2022 Top Gun Maverick as the biggest domestic Memorial Day weekend earner ever, and global estimates put it past $300 million. Paramount Pictures' Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the eighth and probably last appearance of Cruise as Ethan Hunt in a nearly three-decade run, was a distant second, but still brought in a franchise record $63 million through Sunday, outearning Mission Impossible Fallout, which opened domestically to $61 million in 2018. And the spy thriller with Cruise's frequent partner Christopher McQuarrie in the director's chair for the fourth time, the franchise was the top global earner with $127 million. Cruise has been a relentless global promoter of his movies, and he's been the industry's loudest cheerleader for going to theaters. This film, like its predecessor in the series, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. Cruise even visited Dallas last week to attend a slate of promotional events for the movie. The spectacle, what Tom and Meg put on the screen, it screams theatrical, said Chris Aronson, Paramount's president of domestic distribution. The product they put out just screams, this has to be in theaters. The previous film, 2023's Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, launched with a franchise-best $80 million over 5 days and a July opening, though it came in shy of industry expectations with a $56.2 million haul over a 3-day weekend. This weekend as a whole blasted past last year, when the Memorial Day box office saw just $132 million for all films in the Friday through Monday span. And it appears that it will top 2013 as the best Memorial Day the industry has had, with an estimated overall total of $325 million. Critics were wearying of Disney's live-action and Kai remakes of its animated classics. Mark Kennedy of the Associated Press called this Lilo and Stitch utterly unnecessary. There were signs audiences were agreeing. Snow White opened to a sleepy $43 million in March, and several similar releases were tepid. But this film tapped into a latent love for oddball pairing. It also furthered a trend that includes a Minecraft movie of P-rated films outpacing the P-13 movies that usually dominate, made all the more impressive by the lower kids' ticket prices the more family-oriented films bring. Durgarabian credits a strong lead-up of films that have put people in theaters and remain the box office top 10, including Minecraft, Sinners, Thunderbolts, and Final Destination, Bloodlines. I can't think of a better lineup of films to ignite leading up to Memorial Weekend to ignite the spark that got us this record-breaking holiday frame, he said. Top 10 movies by domestic box office. With final domestic figures being released Monday, this list factors in the estimated ticket sales for Friday through Sunday at US and Canadian theaters, according to Comscore. 1. Lilo and Stitch, $145.5 million. 2. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, $63 million. 3. Final Destination, Bloodlines, $19.7 million. 4. Thunderbolts, $9.2 million. 5. Sinners, $8.8 million. 6. The Last Rodeo, $5.3 million. 7. Friendship, $4.6 million. 8. A Minecraft movie, $2.2 million. 9. The Accountant 2, $2 million. 10. Hurry Up Tomorrow, $740,000.